So there's this guy, KSI. You know him, right? One of the most famous YouTubers on the planet, but also a dude who just can't stop embarrassing himself. Seriously, at this point, I'm starting to think he does it on purpose. Like, you'd think after years of being on the internet, having all the fame, and getting paid insane amounts of money, KSI would have figured it out. But nope, he's still out here doing the stupidest shit. Whether it's beefing with random YouTubers, embarrassing himself on live commentary, or taking cringe to a whole new level while promoting his drink, KSI's out here living proof that fame doesn't always equal wisdom. But here's the thing. Every time this man puts himself in the spotlight, it's like watching a car crash in slow motion. And today, we're going to break down the most ridiculous moments of his recent career. From beefing with Dan TDM, to the infamous Slim vs. Gib fight commentary, and even his awkward trip to India to promote Prime. Get ready, because what you're about to hear, it's a movie. If that movie was about a man making terrible decisions and getting caught doing it on the internet. All right, let's get into it. Imagine this. KSI, the king of chaos himself, back at it again with another pointless feud, but this time it's with Dan TDM.
He came at my company, I defended myself, and I'm seen as the bad guy. How is this fair? When you come at my company, you come at me. When you disrespect my company, you disrespect me. So screw Dan TDM.
Yeah, you heard that right. This is the same guy who can't go a week without starting drama. I mean, bro, it's like KSI just wakes up in the morning and says, "Who can I beef with today?" So here we go. KSI goes on some random rant about Dan TDM, and it's as cringy as you'd expect. Just picture this. A grown man, one of the biggest YouTubers, getting into petty beef with someone who's literally just out here playing Minecraft for a living. Like, what? The man's over here talking about how Dan TDM's not on his level, but bro, you're fighting other YouTubers in the ring. What's your level, huh? A high school drama club president? And it doesn't end there. It's like KSI lives for these online feuds. He's out here trying to convince his fans that he's got some sort of beef with Dan TDM, but in reality, the only beef KSI has is with his own dignity. I mean, this man has beef with more people than a butcher shop. Pick a new hobby, my guy. But wait, the drama doesn't stop with just some online bickering. Oh no, KSI somehow manages to embarrass himself live on air. How, you ask? Well, let's talk about the Slim versus Gib fight. So KSI is the commentator for this match, right? It's supposed to be this big event, a moment for fans to get hyped. But KSI, being KSI, decides that instead of being neutral, he's going to ride for Slim like he's about to get a paycheck from him. He was so biased, it was like watching a referee openly cheer for one team and boo the other. Everyone could tell that KSI was straight up kissing Slim's ass the whole match. But here's the kicker. Gib, the dude KSI was throwing shade at, actually won the fight. And bro, it was delicious. Imagine being KSI trying to hype up Slim the whole time, and then Slim loses. That's like putting all your money on the wrong horse at the race only to watch it trip and fall on the final stretch. The internet was losing it. Fans were laughing, calling KSI out for being a clown. And honestly, can you blame them? This man was basically the embodiment of every "that's not my friend" meme in existence. Like, bro, if you can't even commentate a boxing match without embarrassing yourself, what can you do? So now we have KSI, the self-proclaimed king of the internet, thinking he can talk his way out of all this. And how does he do that? He hops on a podcast to explain himself. Big mistake.
So we got your commentary, KSI on the on the commentary.
Well, I mean,
Gib uploaded a video of like full fight brackets, no KSI,
no KSI commentary.
That is gold.
Oh my gosh. I mean, obviously,
You're having fun.
For the bit, yeah, I was just making sure Slim.
You're a bit of a villain, aren't you, really?
Well, I mean, I had to play the CEO role.
That's not a CEO role, though, is it?
Well, he is a company man. Slim is a company man. Gib is
Fair, yeah, I guess
the guy trying to take down the
like
company.
the heel. You're just like the guy who just,
So,
you're a rage baiter.
Well, essentially. And I just did the whole, like, promo and everything. I thought the promo was cool. I thought it was, like, it was different. Basically, we're just trying to add a bit of WWE.
Yeah, and you can tell with your speech.
I was gonna say, I don't know, I'll be honest.
Maybe it out to be the bad guy.
Yeah. Well, I've got to make sure it's clear what I'm saying.
Bad
Guy.
guy.
Yeah. I saw
Say them
some.
every time.
Some people were like, "Oh my god, he's talking about Dan TDM again."
Bro's yapping again.
But I'm just like, bro, it's a bit for.
Look, if there's one thing KSI should never do, it's try to talk his way out of a situation. It's like trying to clean up a car crash with a wet napkin. No matter how hard you try, it's not going to work. On the podcast, KSI tries to explain why he favored Slim so much. But guess what? Instead of sounding like a mastermind, he ended up sounding like a kid who got caught cheating on a test. The whole thing backfired so badly that it's honestly painful to listen to. Imagine watching your favorite YouTuber dig a hole so deep that he's basically buried himself alive. This dude starts talking, and you're like, bro, just stop. For the love of God, stop. And the best part, the more he talks, the more he exposes himself. He's out here trying to look like the bigger person, but it's like watching a toddler try to act tough in front of a crowd. You can't help but laugh at the train wreck unfolding in real time. And now, let's talk about KSI's global domination with Prime. The man goes to India to promote his drink, and let me tell you, it's a mess. If you've ever cringed at your dad trying to use TikTok, you'll know exactly how awkward this was. KSI's whole vibe in India was like watching a fish try to climb a tree. He was trying so hard to connect with fans, but instead of looking cool, he just looked out of place. It's like watching a dude in a club with no rhythm, thinking he's the man, but everyone's just trying to avoid eye contact. From weird interactions with fans to moments that made you go, what the f*** is he doing? KSI's trip to India was straight up awkward. Like, bro, we get it. You're trying to sell your drink, but the way he went about it made everyone wish he was still stuck in his YouTube drama phase. Watching him trying to promote Prime felt like watching a bad infomercial. Buy it or don't. Whatever, I'm already embarrassed. At this point, you have to wonder, does KSI actually know how bad he looks? Or is he just out here living for the chaos? He's built an empire off of embarrassing himself, from fighting other YouTubers to botching commentary and traveling the world only to make everyone uncomfortable. Honestly, at this point, I'm starting to think his real talent is making a fool of himself in front of millions. But hey, maybe that's the secret to his success. Keep making people laugh by being the walking embodiment of an internet train wreck. Who knows? Maybe KSI's just living in the future, and the rest of us are too boring to understand his genius. Or maybe he's just a man who needs to take a break from drama and stick to boxing. Either way, one thing's for sure. KSI is not done embarrassing himself, and I'm here for the ride. So, what do you think? Is KSI a genius, or is he just that guy who keeps getting caught with his foot in his mouth? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spicy content like this.